I believe the next two Raws are just, and I think one of them probably going to be like a best of show because Triple H likes to give time off to the wrestlers for the holidays. Like he's a nice guy and a good boss.
And you know what's gonna
He
happen with
really
us
is. That's
when we
nice.
review that Raw? We got nothing, nothing,
Nothing.
nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. Maybe we cover NWA Power or something that week.
Maybe we cover Collision that day. 4 days
Episode,
old Collision.
Randy and Marcus does NWA. I'm MLW.
It'd just be the list of me going, who's that?
Who's that? Oh, what did they do?
Maybe we watch that live. Do we watch that live together? What's this? Who's this? What is that?
You know, to quote the Nightmare Before Christmas, the song, what's this? What's this? really? I don't know, ladies, but I feel like that would be us watching MLW.
So interestingly enough that you brought it up, at Pro Wrestling Eve, do you remember the clip I had of Millie McKenzie versus Casey when it was just basically the male version of the $1 Million Man versus Bret Hart. Casey came out as what's his name? Jack
Skeleton,
and did the whole routine as she went to the ring.
Oh, what? That's cool.
What's this? What's it?
Are you a Nightmare Before Christmas fan, Manny?
Yeah, I like it. It's creepy in parts, but I like it.
It's good. I think it's really good. I like that it's short and very efficient. I'm getting this. Like, it's one of the most efficient movies I think ever made. It's like 80 minutes, all claymation. And it's like, and basically it's 80 minutes because like we ain't got time for this shit, and it's done. You get the whole story, and you're in or you're out. You get a couple of songs.
I like
Boogie Woogie Man,
the Jim Carrey iteration of the Grinch, and then also the animated version of the Grinch.
Go ahead.
And what else was I gonna say? And my obvious Home Alone's in
yeah. So
movies.
When it comes to the Grinch, I think the original cartoon for me, that Race King, the original.
I don't remember that one.
Oh, you need to watch that. It was 30 minutes. It's a simple story. Jim Carrey's is too much story for me. It's too much story and backstory. I just want... Jim Carrey is amazing as the Grinch. That's what it is. It's
but do you know what Jim Carrey did?
Amazing.
Do you know what Jim Carrey did? And I can't thank him enough for what he did. Because at this time of year, what you see now on social media is the Grinch storming into into people's houses and stealing Christmas trees and presents and shit while kids are crying and everything.
Yeah.
It's the most perfect thing. Mwah! It's bellissimo. Perfect.
Yeah. No, I think the Jim Carrey Grinch, if it was short, just a little bit shorter, it'd be my favorite. But I think it's just like a little too much backstory where I was like, I don't care. Let's get to the stealing Christmas part. Let's get to the song.
You need backstory.
Let's get to the song. Let's get to the song. He's fucked up. Who cares? You know why he is the way he is. The way he is, like you are the way you are, man. People created the Grinch. People. You guys are the same. People created the Grinch. That man wanted to just mind his business, but they loud, they're singing and they're cackling, and they ruined his fucking life. They're mistreating him, talking all this shit. The mayor's like thinking embezzling money. I haven't seen it in a long time, so I'm gonna say the mayor's embezzling money or some shit. I don't need all that. I don't need Cindy who. Give me a man that just had enough. It's enough, and it's time for a change. But I think. Yeah, but I think his version of You're Me with Mr. Grinch might be the better version because he sings it like 8 different ways in the same song. It's amazing. It's an incredible performance. Like, he should be dead.
Did we just do a tangent? Die Harder.
We did. We actually did the episode. We shouldn't be doing this. This was supposed to be the episode. Fuck it. You know what, man? We got nothing better to talk about. We'll release this as a tangent anyway in the middle of the year and just do it again. We just do it now. We're just doing live. Fuck it. We're doing live.
Yeah.
You want to talk about Christmas movies? I need Die Hard every year. I think Die Hard. I legitimately consider it a Christmas movie. It has everything that goes with it. And then
It does.
Miracle on 34th Street, I think is the most original Christmas movie ever made.
Wait, is
It's
that
so
the one where
bizarre.
Santa gets arrested and goes to court?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And they're doing Christmas, so they're like, I think it's on Christmas days in court. And
Yeah.
I'm like, who's doing court on Christmas?
Do you know the one movie I absolutely hate, and I feel like it goes on for 5 hours?
It's a Wonderful
It's a
Life.
Wonderful Life?
I knew you were
so
gonna say that.
boring.
It's not. It's a
dull.
good movie.
No, it's dull.
I like it for his dullness. And I like the overreactions. Oh my God, she's a librarian. Oh my God. Oh no. I enjoy it. It's just such a. Mr. Porter, please.
You
Or
fall
who
asleep
the
and
pharmacist
you wake
say he
up and
saves
it's
him.
still on.
I'm gonna admit I've only ever seen this movie with commercial breaks. I don't know what the actual runtime of this movie is.
A year.
So it does feel like it's like 7 years. It's the entire holiday season to watch. It's a
You
Wonderful
start
Life.
it, you'll
and it
start. You'll
concludes.
be at Christmas again by the time you finish it. It's so boring.
That big celebration at the end. And then, every time a bell rings, the angel gets his rings. Come on, Manny. There's that one black woman in there at the end. Come on.
No. If you want the ultimate black performance, Sinbad, Jingle All the Way.
Well, you know what? That expressed people's greed at Christmas time. Again, it just shows that Arnold was a bad father in that movie. The Turbo Man is the hottest toy coming out. You expect to get that on Christmas Eve, on the day of the Christmas parade. All that shit going on. Both of them. Horrible.
Yes, but Marcus, that's what makes it a good movie, because the essence of great
Phil
Christmas
Hartman's
movies
doing
is bad parents. Bad parenting is the essence of a good Christmas movie.
You know what the best part about Jingle All the Way is? Phil Hartman trying to steal Schwarzenegger's wife on the side. He's just so smarmy. He's so he's just so throwing seeds in there. Shoot. And he's just moving in. He's moving in. I don't remember any of the lines, but I do enjoy Phil Hartman in that. Like, what a piece of
that
shit.
movie. I don't watch that nearly enough at Christmas.
The Home Alone movies are fantastic, and I mean 1 and 2. But I mean,
I don't mind the third one.
I never got to 3. I never got to 3.
The rest are bad.
Never got to 3. But who wins in the fight, Manny? Shovel Man or Pigeon Lady? They're the same movie, just different
You
characters.
can't call her Pigeon Lady, because do you know who that is? It's Piers Morgan.
Piers Morgan.
Piers
I
Morgan
know.
is Pigeon Lady.
He's denied it multiple times, man. It's not him.
No, I always take Shovel Man. Shovel Man. He repented. He repented.
He got his family to come back. He never killed anybody, or allegedly. But his family came back at the end, and he seemed all happy and shit. But Pigeon Lady, I couldn't fuck with her. She disgusted me as a kid. She disgusts me today. If Donald Trump wasn't in that movie, she'd be the most disgusting thing in that movie.
He was harmless at that point. Who knew he'd turn into the
I didn't
man
even
he
realize-
was supposed to be?
Yeah. But in Home Alone 2, my main thing about that movie is that I really wanted that talk back so much. I wanted that talk back so much.
One of my best Christmas gifts I've ever received.
A friend of mine had it. I never actually got one, poor. But a friend of mine had it. And I thought he was the coolest guy. And then I saw it and I was like, this isn't really that cool.
It's not that good.
Yeah,
It's not as cool as you think it is.
Yeah.
But
It's
I
so
had fun with
disappointing.
I had fun with it.
Oh. And then the classic Christmas movie, inside the Christmas movie of Angels with Filthy Wings, which I always thought was a real movie. And a movie I was like, I'm going to watch this whole movie one day. And I realized it's not real. With the filthy animal and all that. I was like, this isn't a real movie. I will pay $1 million to get that movie right now. That dude was the coolest character. To me, most people grew up going, Scarface, what a gangster. Or look at the Goodfellas or whatnot. Nah, son. When it came to a gangster, it was the dude telling you I can smell you coming off the elevator. With a bald clip. That scene, it's just so great. All of that shit. She's like, oh, honey, I'm over the moon for you. Yeah. But my tummy got though. And I was like, holy shit. I still want to see that movie.
Please release that movie. Please release that as a movie. Make it short if you have to. I'll watch it.
I think someone on YouTube, I think I watched this years back, they released all the clips of that movie together or something. And I watched it and I was like, it's not the same. I want the full movie. I want the full fucking thing. I want to know what the hell's going on here.
What pushed him to be that type of gangster? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, it's a bad motherfucker. It's Tommy got spraying people in the middle. Like, and I don't know if it is. It seems like it is a Christmas movie within a Christmas. Like, it's a Christmas gangster film, right? We have never had a Christmas gangster film in our lifetime.
Well, Die Hard's the closest thing you're going to get to it.
Yeah, but that's not gangster. That's not the mafia and all that shit. Guns blazing in the street. I want something like that.
Well, I'm also going to include the last Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, I know.
And people go, why are you including that? The guy's grandmother was talking full Tagalog in that movie, and I understood the whole thing.
I have not revisited. I think I've revisited once. Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Yeah, I love that film.
I feel like I don't feel like I would enjoy it anymore now that I know that it's kind of like I understand. I like when we first see it, it's like, oh, this is fun, and I think at the time when it came out, I compared it to the Royal Rumble match of who's coming through the portal next. And then you're all excited. Because it was that. It was like, oh, there's the fuck. Oh, okay. Oh, they got the other Spider-Man. Oh, this is great. And then it ends all sad. You're not expecting it. I would not expect to be as emotionally attached to it going like, all right, let's get on with this. Because the plot, I don't remember the plot at all. It's stupid as hell.
What's more sadder to you, though? So obviously in that film, you get depressed Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. And he's going through his emotions.
Hurts.
You got old Tobey Maguire like trying to stretch out the knee to like let me.
Yeah, he got to work out the back.
He wasn't as sad, but then you've got the sadness of him, his friends not realizing who he is anymore.
Yeah.
So in terms of Andrew Garfield killing. What was her name? Gwen Stacy. Is it Gwen Stacy? It is Gwen Stacy.
It's Gwen Stacy.
Or the sadness of Tom Holland not being able to remember his friends anymore. Because remember, he's already got a sad moment in the Marvel universe of
no, ready to go, Stark. No, ready to go.
I don't feel good, Mr. Stark.
I think in the MCU, Tom Holland's the only one I think that has emotionally made me feel shit in these movies ever. The only one. The one it makes you hit and goes, oh, this is happening. But I'm going to tell you this. You know what made me sad about Spider-Man No Way Home? Andrew Garfield was done dirty, man. It's not fair. It's just not fair. He was the best Spider-Man of all of them, but his movies are absolute trash.
No,
it's not fair.
I fuck with the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies because I actually enjoyed them.
I have a problem. So my problem with Tom Holland Spider-Man is that fuck him. Fuck him and all his privilege. He's living a great life.
But the one thing I'm holding out for, when's that next Spider-Verse movie coming out? I need it.
Yeah, come on, guys. Come on, stop fucking around. I know it looks very difficult. Let me tell you this. When they were like, oh yeah, when Across the Spider-Verse comes out, 6 months later, Beyond the Spider-Verse is coming out, I went, how the fuck they gonna do that, man? This shit looks like it takes years to make. Yeah. It's such a sensory overload of sound, color, design, script. Like, it's so much, like, I can imagine this is probably being the biggest headache of somebody's life right now, just going like, the fuck, man? And I gotta worry about a plot that makes sense? Jesus. We didn't know where to go at the courtrooms for hours.
Fucking cooking on that.
Yeah. I wish they put the attention. I like to think that Craven, I haven't seen from it, but I already know. I'm just gonna assume it falls in the same thing as Morbius and Madam Web. It's gonna fall in the same category. I feel like it falls there. So I'm saying Craven, Morbius, and Madam Web suffers because the entire Sony team works on all the Spider-Verse movies and say fuck the rest of this.
I don't know. Wait, let me consult my list. I stopped putting things on the list. I had a list of top movies, but on the bottom, I ranked the bad ones too.
Oh, this of the year?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
So,
watch enough. I don't think to do anything.
so for me, Madam Web was the worst movie for me in 2024.
I think it held serve, right? It started in January, right?
Yeah.
That man held serve. It was like, we're gonna throw this out there, bam, and then like for 12 months, let's see if you can make a worse piece of shit out there. And I don't think anybody has.
So and then after it, I put the Emma Stone movie. And I fucking love Emma Stone movies. I think she's a great actress, but Kinds of
Yeah.
Kindness, I just didn't fucking get it.
No. I didn't watch it.
Argyle featuring John Cena. I just don't.
Featured
understand.
everybody.
I don't get it. I didn't get that movie. It was so
That movie-
trash. I
It
was
was
sold
a scam,
on a lie.
Manny.
I was sold
It
on
was
a
a
lie.
scam. Of course you were. It was a scam, and I don't know why. I don't know how you felt for that. I don't know how you felt. That looked like a piece of shit. But whenever the first time I saw, it, I was like, "Oh, this looks like something that they're just throwing in there."
And then I would say the worst movie that was released straight to streaming. I'm gonna say Ricky Stenicki, starring John Cena.
Oh, so you just going after John Cena? He's like that.
John Cena's my guy. John Cena's my guy.
Yeah, I chose to. I was going to watch Ricky Stenicki, and then I heard you say it was terrible, and then I lost motivation to ever watch it, and I never went back.
And then the thing that made my bottom five, the number 5, is A Quiet Place Day One.
Oh, you didn't like it?
No,
I didn't see it. I haven't watched it.
but like a moron, Marcus, I haven't
I didn't
seen
care
the
about
other
Quiet
two.
Place.
I haven't seen the other two movies.
Well, watch Quiet Place 1. It's all right, but I feel it's a bit overrated. Most people seem to really like it. I'm just kind of like, meh. It's kind of meh.
And then
I feel like
honorable
it's
mention.
stupid. I would have killed my kids. I would have killed my kids a long time ago.
Speaking about killing people, honorable mention, because it got released in 2024, but it had a US release of 2023. I'm gonna put Iron Claw as an honorable mention of terrible movie.
The fuck is Iron Claw?
The
Oh, what? That was not a terrible movie. Yeah, that was the what you call? I was thinking superheroes. No, not tragic wrestling stories. Sorry. I won't call that was not a bad movie, but I will say it had the worst. Can I get a side category to your worst movies? To worst actor in the history of movies. The guy that played Ric Flair in that movie is the absolute worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't know how that was a decision to say this guy was Ric Flair, and the fact that he got more movie time than I thought he would get, it was like, oh, it's absolutely terrible. Man's never seen Ric Flair in his life, I'm assuming.
So, of the movies you've watched this year, what would you rank your top? Like, if you can make a top 5, if not, just do your top 3.
I don't know. This is probably the least amount of movies I've ever watched in my life this year. And I didn't come up with a list, but I'm sure Gladiators is on one of the lists, and I don't know which one yet.
As bad movies or a good movie?
This is probably bad, but also it can also go into something that I think I will revisit more than anything just to laugh at it.
Yeah.
That's ridiculousness. So okay, it's one of those in between. What else did I see this year? The Flash come out this year? I feel like I missed a year of my
No,
life.
The Flash didn't come out this year. The Flash got a movie review, I think, in 2022 by us.
Yeah, it's the worst movie every year for the next 10 years. I honestly can't think of many movies. I don't think I watched anything this year. I mostly watched TV, I think. I don't think I watched movies.
I can give you my
I
list.
can't think of it. Go ahead. You go up your list and I'll see if I watched it or not.
Okay, so top 5, yeah?
Okay.
I would go Wicked Little Letters at number 5. That's more of a UK. I think that was more of a UK release. It's Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire.
Didn't watch it. I could watch it on Netflix. Chose not to.
Deadpool and
This is the
Wolverine.
top five. This is
Top
top five.
five.
Good.
Top 5 good. Deadpool and Wolverine, but that could move further. I could move that down to 4 because realistically, that was just a good movie soundtrack. That wasn't a great movie.
Damn, that's a damn thing to say about something. That's like reviewing the movie, Wicked, saying I enjoyed the songs, but fuck everybody else.
No, but
I
like,
watched
think
that
about it. Like, if you rewatch it, if you were to rewatch it, is there anything that really stands out that goes, that was a good movie? Outside of, I felt I enjoyed the soundtrack way more than I enjoyed the movie.
I felt like the movie was more of a sketch show of stuff I enjoyed in there.
Yeah.
Like I enjoyed watching Chris Evans for whatever playing Johnny Storm and just cussing,
Yeah.
for no reason for that scene. And there's parts of Deadpool Wolverine that I enjoyed. I thought it was a good time. Wasn't a good movie. Gambit.
Yeah. So I will move that down to number 4. Put Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire 3, Bad Boys number 2.
Oh, that did come out this year, huh?
Yeah, and that was a good movie.
You know what? The first, I want to say 30 to 45 minutes of Bad Boys is unwatchable, I think. I think once they stop all the bullshit and the heart attack and they get into the actual, I guess, the plot, you start getting, when they're on the run, I guess, this is when it actually gets good.
And then my top movie of 2024, Monkey Man.
Yep, didn't watch it either. I'm supposed to watch it every single week of my life.
That movie surprised me. It's basically Bollywood's answer to a John Wick movie.
Yep.
And that was a good movie. And then I've got some honorable mentions. Inside Out 2 was good. Planet of the Apes was good. If anyone watched that one, I watched, I think a week or 2 after my dad passed away. Dying, Marcus. That broke me, that movie.
Oh.
And of course, Twisters. As much as I cussed out Eric for saying he said that was a great movie, like over the top, was like best movie he'd probably seen of that at that time. I was like, it was an alright movie.
Yeah, you know what? You just made a list of movies that are on the wish list that I didn't watch. This is the worst year I think I've ever, like, I didn't watch anything. I was like, this doesn't interest me, and if it did, it was mildly. Like, I don't give a fuck about Twisters. I didn't like the first one. As a kid, my whole life, I'm like the only person I know that hates Twister and Twisters. And I ain't even seen Twisters, but I already hate it because it exists.
I saw Moana 2 yesterday.
Okay.
It ain't as good as the second one. The first one.
You mean the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was more memorable songs. Come on, man. The Rock going, "What can I say to accept you're welcome?" was way more memorable than anything that happened in that second movie.
Manny referencing the Rock heel turn as the final boss.
Jimmy said, "Did you either of you watch Cena and Jack?" I haven't watched it. I don't really watch that many Prime movies since they started putting ads on it, but I will have a look at that. I haven't heard of that Jackpot.
I heard of it. I saw it, and I said, "Nah."
Avoid Ricky Stenicki if you can. It's a waste of 2 hours, is what I'm going to say.
I avoided Jackpot, not just on Ricky Stenicki, on just the fact that this exists. I don't think I want anything to do with it. Did Dune come out this year? Dune 2? Dune 2 was this year, huh?
Dune 2 did come out, but I didn't watch it because I didn't watch the first one. And I don't really want to invest however long that movie is in time.
You know what? It goes by pretty fast to me.
No,
Dune 2 was the best movie of the year. I think that's my best movie of the year.
3-hour movies or something like that?
They're about that length.
Yeah, I can't watch 3-hour movies. And the fact that I didn't watch them in the cinema now, I will never watch them because if it's a 3-hour movie, I know for a fact I'll watch half an hour of it, leave the room, never come back to that movie for like a month. And then go, I've got to start from the beginning again. We're
back in the beginning. But Dune 2 is probably my best movie of the year. I can't think of anything else, to be honest. I'm trying to think of other movies that happened this year. If I had a list. But
I think we do more of these types of lists next year.
Sure. For the holiday season. Or in general.
I think even maybe we do top matches of the month. if we write them down. That way we can keep track of shit that actually happened in the year later on.
It'd be nice. It'd be nice to remember stuff. Cause I'm still stuck on. Fuck, what movies did I see this year? God damn. Saw nothing. Saw nothing this year.
I'm looking forward to Sonic. Sonic could probably make the list. That's coming out near the end of the year. So Sonic could actually make the list depending on when I watch it. Because Sonic 2 was great, and so was the first Sonic.
These Sonic movies are shockingly good. I don't understand. I remember the first one going, "Hey guys, this is good. This is good." And then
No, because remember,
it's still good.
Because what happened was it was the terrible version of Sonic that looked like it was drawn. It was the brainchild of a child that thought was like, this is what I think Sonic looks like, and then someone made it in CGI. Yeah, someone made it in CGI, and then they said that was Sonic, and everyone's like, no, please fix that. And then he fixed it, and then I was like, the story is actually really engaging.
Yeah, I like the so with the whole ugly Sonic scenario was they put on the trailer. They knew that like it was like inside. Hey man, I think this is a good movie. This is a good movie. And then they released the trailer. It was like, okay, and they hate the Sonic. Oh god, oh god, no! This is going to be a good movie. God damn it! Then they hate the Sonic. We're gonna spend 2 years of reduction to fucking fix this. Okay, we're gonna redo it. They redid it. It was like, see, it was a good movie. Fuck you people.
Yeah, and then the addition of Tails in the second one was good, and Knuckles. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the next Sonic movie. I don't think there's anything else coming out that I really need to see.
No, I'm going to call this a rough year for movies. To be honest, I don't think there was anything that made me go, "Wow, I need to see that." Or
in a year that I needed to escape. A year that I needed to escape and hide in cinema and hide in film. Yeah, it hasn't really been that good of a year for movies.
I will blame the writer's strike, but that should affect next year, right?
Yeah.
What was that? Oh, the writer's strike was the year before. I don't remember.
But like, I didn't even watch some of the Halloween movies like Beetlejuice and stuff like that.
I didn't watch Beetlejuice. It's all these movies are available on Max and shit right now that I can watch, and maybe that's what I spend the rest of the day doing, just watching movies and going, oh, you know what? My favorite movie of the year was Beetlejuice. Although Eric is on Facebook trashing it right now.
The film that lured me and then disappointed me probably the most was Trap. M. Night Shyamalan, you did it again. You produced produced a great trailer, terrible movie.
That's the one with the concert Channing Tatum, right?
I don't think Channing Tatum's in it. I think it's
I have it mixed up with the other. Oh, Josh Hartnett. Yeah, there's another movie that features Channing Tatum I think has a similar plot or some shit. I don't remember.
Yeah, they lure him into a concert with his daughter, and then try and trap him by having every police officer possible cover that area in the arena. And then he still manages to get out with the actual singer, which is ridiculous. And then it doesn't make sense at the end. So I was just like, yeah, disappointment. I thought it was going to be good. Just how I thought Red 1 would be would be the closest thing to Jingle All the Way we could possibly have. It's not, but it's not a terrible movie in the first place either. So like,
I'm gonna watch Red 1 when it comes out on Prime. I think Thursday or something. I'll be like, all right, let's watch it.
The Jack Black Dear Satan movie ain't that good. I thought it'd be funny. It wasn't that funny either.
Didn't look like it. I was looking going like, nah, skip. I don't know. We need good movie ideas. Something that entice me. I saw the trailer to 28 years later this morning. I was like, oh, I'm back. I'll watch that. I like the.
Well, I know how to get you.
How's that?
Carrying Cross in there. You'll be in there.
Absolutely, I'm right there. Carrying Cross started in what? Oh shit! I gotta see that.
Yeah. So
end game. Crossroads. Oh shit! Carrying Cross the villain.
So yeah, I don't think it's been a great year for movies 2024, but my favorite movie 2024 is obviously Monkey Man. If you haven't seen it, go see it and then leave a comment on this video. Like, Manny, you were right, or Manny,
Did
you were
John Wick
wrong.
come out this year?
No, I think that was last year.
I don't think it could be last year.
Yeah, it was last year because you told me about it, and you told me to go watch it, and I was like, I can't even finish the third one.
You don't have to finish any John. Just jump in the middle. John Wick shows up. He shoots people. Stunts happen.
But yeah, that is our tangents on movies of 2024. It started off as Christmas movies, but it's ended off as movies for 2024.
Yeah, there's a movie wrap for 2024. Which, if many of you prepared me, maybe I could have got some movies together.
I didn't know we were gonna do this. I thought we were gonna end the show.
You had a list. You had a list all of a sudden ready, and then you start talking about movies. And we got into the Christmas movie tangent. And I was like, fuck it, let's do that real quick. And then you went to your top 5 list. I was like, whoa, I'm not ready for this.
But yeah, this is our wrap up of movies of 2024. Another delectable tangent that just happened randomly on the show.
Yep.
On a terrible episode of Monday Night Raw.
Let me tell you this though. Of all the movies I've seen this year, I don't think they beat WrestleMania 40. I don't think it beat WrestleMania 40. I just think that all came together very well.
The drama,
minus Steve
to be
Austin.
honest, of the drama of The Rock, Cody, Roman. Look at you now, boy. Look at you now.
Look at you now. Yeah, all of that.
All
shit.
that. I don't think anything on TV or movies can really compare to that.
No, that was a culmination of years of like this.
That was our
end.
best time on the channel this year.
Yeah.
Think about it. Everything was cooking.
Yep. It's good times. Good times. Let's go back to that. Not this bland ass Raw we got this week.
So I've been the racially ambiguous Lord Manny Hayes. And he's been
The obviously black Marcus. The grand.
and Tony Khan. Let us out of our contracts.
Let us out! Let us out! I could be having fun with Paul Ellery and throwing cocaine at people, just like you. Wet cocaine.
Free me like the genie in Aladdin.
Which for the now, Chloe? Which for the now? No! No, can't have it. Can't have it now.